Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to the Healing Energy Spirit Reading and Messages. So we're going to get messages for healing our energy at this time. It kept on coming through. Take real divine self-care of yourself. This has been really challenging, trying, difficult times. We need to remain clear, pure, and open, and like this heart, this clear selenite heart. They kept on saying flush out, flush out, flush out all the negativity and toxicity, and keep going as a brilliant light that you are. So we're going to get some healing energy messages from Spirit at this time, and then we're going to tap in and get blessings. Actual 64 ways of being thankful. What are we blessed with right now that helps us through this time to manage our energy? What we're blessed and could be thankful for at this moment. And then we're going to top it off with messages from heaven. So let's get right into it. This is all to be clear and pure and get healing energy messages. So let's just exhale and release everything, and here we go. Okay, I have to go find that card flew across with force. So hold on a second. Let's see what we got here. We got two cards right away, and we have wisdom. Look at this card of wisdom. God has a plan for me. I live here now, knowing beauty is to come. I don't force things to happen faster than the universe has decided for me. I learn from my experiences, take small steps in faith, and succeed, thanks to all my efforts. This is like divine wisdom. This is when we're clear like that selenite heart, that you can get divine wisdom and knowing. I keep referring to you as the high priestess at work, navigating these times. We have a deep sense of knowing. All our clear abilities are more clear to navigate. When we know that, we have faith and trust that God has a plan. And I live here now, knowing beauty is to come. Right? I don't force things to happen faster than the universe has decided for me. We're all in a place of surrender to some point of the things that we're not even in control of, believing in divine timing, divine plan. I learn from my experiences, take small steps in faith, and succeed thanks to all my efforts. It's this profound wisdom, thank gosh, we're blessed with right now. And we have freedom. How beautiful is this card, freedom. I realize my wounds create doubt, resentment, and guilt. So I work to free myself of darkness. I cast off negative thoughts, find peace in my heart, and discover the being of light within me. And this is why I'm doing this reading. This is what I feel, why they made me show you this heart, that we're supposed to continuously free ourselves from negativity, toxicity, fear, doubt, all of this that these times bring up for us, and find freedom in this moment, and realizing wounds create doubt, resentment, guilt. We're all working to free ourselves of darkness, cast off negative thoughts, and find peace in my heart, and discover the being of light within me. And that is what we are going through. That is what we're blessed with. That's the healing energy that wants to come through right now. Divine wisdom, believing in divine timing, being in divine flow of all of that, having faith, and we're freeing ourselves from negativity, negative thoughts. We're finding peace in our heart. It reminds me of what I keep saying, we're being all that the world is not right now. Find the peace in your heart. Keep having positive thoughts, clearing out the negativity, the doubts. Find the light within yourself. Find the divinity within yourself. Keep going back home to that. It's home, right? It's so every time you feel moved from that, like they said, keep going back to the divine part of you. That's the freedom. And that's also your divine wisdom that you're being blessed with at this time. To know there's divine timing, divine plan. You can always go back home. You're always free to go back home within yourself, to have peace in your heart no matter what's going on. Absolutely. And keep freeing yourself from the negativity and the toxicity. We always have the freedom to do that. So what are the other divine energy, healing energy messages that want to come through for this time? That we are so challenged. You know, it is so difficult. It is so trying. They always were saying, you know, we're rising up and using more of our higher self almost. We're rising with the fullness of all we are. This is divine wisdom and divine freedom in the moment of this chaos and crazy. You can find peace within your heart. You can find just calm and peace, and keep flushing out the negativity. This is, look at how the light is literally going right into that selenite heart. That's the key. That is the key to freedom. Going back to the heart, the home within you, where the light is. through it all. And they kept on saying that's how we're navigating through this time too. It's this deep knowing. That's why I kept on referring to you all as the high priestess. There's a really deep knowing of faith and trust and divine plan and divine timing. And yeah, and then we have affirmation. Look at how beautiful. I listen to myself and acknowledge my needs. I assert myself and retain my power. I am brave and gentle. I don't have to be afraid of others. I respect myself and am respected by others. This is really amazing through this time too, because they kept on saying you take real divine self-care of yourself. Red I associate with love, also passion and fire, of course, but this is listening to yourself and acknowledging your own needs, taking real divine self-care of yourself. If you feel your energy fluctuating at all, you're there for yourself, right? You are there listening to yourself, respecting yourself, what you need. You assert yourself. We got a lot about standing up strong, speaking up, standing up strong. You retain your power. You're brave but gentle, right? Because you're a spiritual being. You don't have to be afraid of others. You respect yourself and others respect you as well. So this is really acknowledging your needs and asserting yourself, retaining your power. Staying in your personal power has been a recurring message at this time. So you want to be full of personal power and love for yourself and being there for yourself. Like this message said, take real divine self-care of yourself. You have to listen to what you need if you feel an energy shift. You have the freedom to find the light and the home within you, within your heart, to have calm and peace, and keep releasing negativity from every direction, inside and out. And you have divine inner knowing you're blessed with at this time, to know the knowing of the divine plan, divine timing, divine wisdom through this time, to navigate with faith and trust. So these are the three elements. So what are they blessing us with at this time? What are they literally blessing us with this time that we could be thankful for right now to help us when we need to adjust our energy, when we are feeling down or seeking the way to freedom from the negativity that we've digested or are feeling. So what are we blessed with? What are we literally being blessed with at this time that will help us? Definitely divine power and love for ourselves, speaking up, standing up, and truly loving ourselves through this and taking real divine self-care of ourselves, but real specifics, like what are we being blessed with? What are we being almost blessed with? Oh gosh. Okay, we got a whole bunch. Faith in action. Wow, wow, wow. That's why we need the power, faith in action, and the wisdom is also faith. Okay, faith in action. My destiny is unique and irreplaceable. My gifts and perceptions are powerful and important. My needs, goals, and desires are an outer manifestation of my inner divinity seeking to express itself for the good of all. Like I said, you're being used at this time, that your destiny is unique, irreplaceable. You have gifts and perceptions that are powerful and wisdom. This is part of your divine wisdom. That's why you have to be in your personal power and love yourself and act. This is the freedom from negativity, so you keep doing literally the faith in action. You have to be clear and confident in going forward and not lowered with negativity or toxicity. Your gifts and perceptions are so powerful and important. Your needs, goals, and desires are an outer manifestation of my inner divinity seeking to express itself for the good of all, for the good of all. So this is literally faith in action is what they're using you for, to carry on faith in action. Jewels in the crown of spirit. How beautiful. They keep on referring to us as a jewel, the jewel you are. Know your magnificence, know your worth. We've gotten through this with a heart of gold. I mean, they keep on referring to us as jewels in some way. So jewels in the crown of spirit. Each of us, again, with the unique and valuable. So you have to know your worth. Yeah, and the next word is worth. Each of us is unique, valuable, worthy, and irreplaceable. Each of us is kind, wise, knowing, and gifted. Each of us is filled with dignity, gifted with humor, funded with strength. And I think that this is another, when you talk about a crown, the jewel in the crown, not to compare yourself to others, to always know that you are truly valuable, worthy, irreplaceable, unique. Each one of us is gifted, is wise, is knowing. Going back to here, when we have wisdom. This is standing up in your personal power. We've gotten a lot about that don't compare yourself to others. We're all on a unique path. We all have unique gifts. You are so important, irreplaceable, worthy. And each one of us is filled with this, and it's funded with strength, and that was this card, right? So faith and action, and they want you to feel pumped up and worthy as a jewel in the crown of spirit. You who's listening are a jewel in the crown of spirit, valuable, worthy. And then we have a gateway for blessings. How beautiful is this? I celebrate the presence. Oh, I celebrate the present abundance of my life. Yes, so when it's trying, difficult, everything else, in the present moment, focus on your present abundance. It could be the smallest things, but focus on what you do have. Focus on what is good. Shift your focus and attention, because that is already uplifting you back. Again, I enumerate and enjoy the many blessings which I do have, and those I see now entering my life. I allow myself to count over the many dreams I have which have come true. So don't get lost in a moment. Talk about flushing out negativity back there, the freedom. Gateway for blessings. You always go back to what you do have in the present moment, what is surrounding you in the present moment. And then we have the music of God's love. Wow. I am a conduit for divine kindness to pour forth into the world. This is why I was led to do this reading. This is why they're saying, they refer to you, oopsie, as this. Constantly clear out the negativity and toxicity. Think of yourself as a clear channel, a divine heart. They keep on saying that, right? That's what they want you to be illuminated with, because you are a valuable, unique conduit for divine kindness to pour forth into the world, especially now, during this time of challenge, during this time of chaos, during this time of difficulties. Everyone's going through something. I'm a conduit for divine kindness to pour forth into the world. As I said, they are using you. As I make of my heart a loving balm for those in difficulty. You can't make this up. I find I too am soothed, for compassion pours out from me as a grace which heals me and heals others. And that is the healing energy. I have goosebumps everywhere. This is the #1 card. We are all, when they talk about the music of God's love, we are all part of that music. We're all part of that orchestra, we're all being used and played, right? To be this conduit for divine kindness right now, to pour forth into the world. And as I make of my heart, which is why they want you to have a clear, open heart, release the toxicity and negativity, and know that you are a loving balm for those in difficulty right now. And you are also soothed, for compassion pours out from me. It pours through you as a clear heart, as a conduit. And this is such grace, because it heals me and heals others. And that's the healing energy of divine kindness that's coming through. And that's the music of God's love. We're all playing a part in, literally, the music of God's love. So that was definitely the message. So it's like you are part of being used, of spreading kindness, healing energy. That is what they're saying. Okay, so let's end this with literal messages from heaven. Faith in action, jewels in the crown of spirit, a gateway for blessings, and the music of God's love. How beautiful. Okay, so let's end it with messages from heaven. This is from loved ones passed on in your spirit guides, who want you to feel like a divine conduit of divine kindness at this time, and constantly resonate. When they talk about a music, you constantly fine-tune yourself to that. Yeah. The first message is continue to grow by seeking new knowledge. We applaud your efforts. What you're planting, what you're working on, how you're trying to make things better, what you're trying to grow. They're saying keep doing that, keep planting. They applaud your efforts. In every reading that I've been doing, they kept on coming through on the side. Like, they recognize what you're doing in the big, in the small. If you're not getting pats on the back in the physical, they see, they know, they applaud your efforts, how you're getting through this time, the work that you're doing, how you're planting for yourself and others. Continue to do that. Continue to do that. Continue to plant for the good and the better. I literally had a direct spirit message I posted to the channel about literal planting. It was like, don't get so, have your energy pulled in so many different directions, or so filtered being negative or toxic or whatever, because there's work to do, there are trees to plant. That's figuratively, that's a metaphor. There's work for you to do with your own hands to make the world a better place right now, in the big or the small. Keep doing that, and they applaud your efforts. You are literally a jewel in the crown of spirit, a part of the music of God's love, of making it better here now, especially now during trying, difficult times. Yeah, so now they're saying, explore new ventures. Move forward with confidence. We are with you. I have chills again. In every reading, they are saying, go explore the new ventures. A lot's been taken away. A lot has, we can go back in time. But look, we're to bring the new to the old and everything. Explore new ventures, new ways to go, new opportunities, new ways to do things. Move forward with confidence. That is why we had this card is affirmation to stand in your personal power, love and respect yourself. Move forward with confidence. We are with you. This is your loved ones passed on and spirit guides. When they say move forward with confidence, we are with you, they're saying there's divine support and backing. You are literally backed, divinely backed. We literally have the card. You have divine partners creating real divine abundance right now. So move forward with confidence. We are with you. They're with you. They could give you divine ideas. They could just give you, you just feel more pumped up that you can go on. There's something that's supporting and backing you and you feel it. It could be signs, symbols, messages. You could get divine ideas to act on. You know, when they said back here, faith in action, you're following through on that, what you're getting. Keep going forward, exploring new ventures. Move forward with confidence. That's part of letting go of anything that pulls down your energy. You have to move forward confidently. We are with you. We keep on getting, can't be understated enough, we are with you. This is loved ones passed down in spirit guides. They are still with you. Every time I do a reading, we get forever united with spirits unseen. We keep on getting, you have divine partners. You do, whether you realize it or not. When you get an idea to do something that you didn't literally think of, or all of a sudden you get bathed with wave of love, or you know exactly what to do, or it could be anything. Just let yourself, it's like a personal feeding, and you have to know that they're with you and you have divine partners. So keep moving forward with confidence, keep exploring new ventures. That's what they're advising us to do. Keep going forward, keep going for the new opportunities. Feel backed by spirit. Keep your loved ones passed on, spirit guides. Keep moving forward with confidence. Continue to grow, and they applaud your efforts. Planting, moving forward confidently. We are with you. And look at that. Stand up for what you know is right. We are supporting you. How many times do they have to say we are supporting you? We are with you. Okay, stand up for what you know is right. This is part of that personal power that I kept on saying. Stand up, speak up for yourself, be in your personal power, do the right thing. You're doing what you know you are to do. Whatever you're feeling moved divinely to be, like they said, you're a divine conduit. So it's like you're being used at this time. You got to stand up in your personal power. And this is also growing. Look at the efforts. We applaud your efforts. You're planting for all the work that you're doing in your personal and your physical and your work, whatever it is, and look at the growth. So growth is coming, abundance is coming, more of what you want to create is coming. In the meantime, you have to stand up for what you know is right, and they are supporting you. So this is like the number one message, to stay in your energy, to release toxicity and negativity, so you can stand up, speak up, and stand up for what you know is right. And more than that, more of what you know you're here to do at this time, standing up for what you know is right, and they're supporting you. You have divine backing. You have divine support. Here, we are with you. In every reading, they were saying you have divine partners. So this helps to, when you are, say, feeling negative, or these are very trying, difficult times. It's taking real divine self-care of yourself, and if you feel a shift in your energy, to shift it back to this resonance. Remember, you're the music of God's love. You want to stay in tune with that. And you feel that internally when your energy is shifted on what to do. So it's to be in your power, standing up for what you know is right. Know you have divine support and backing. And this is just beautiful. Continue your efforts. Absolutely continue on what you're doing. They're applauding your efforts, the work that you're doing. Keep exploring the new, and know they're with you. And here, we're supporting you. I mean, you couldn't have more backing. So this has been the Healing Energy Oracle reading, spirit reading, to get messages, to have our energy kind of in the right tune. You know, the tune to music of God's love. You're being used as a conduit for divine kindness, divine healing. You're literally part of this healing energy. We're all energy. They're using you for healing energy, each one of us. So that's, you know, this has been the messages that they want to bring through, directly speaking to that. So all the best to you. Take care. Bye-bye.